everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Carter Williams and Jay Rich in the backcourt. Embiid is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Now, the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. And you have to be careful when rebuilding, however, that losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, for the Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo, basketball enabled him to lift his family from poverty in Greece, but his motivation goes beyond the financial. He said, "I'm addicted to this game. It's my life." And then added, "I don't want to be a good player. I want to be a great one." Kevin, he's on his way.
Tremendous potential, Doris. Thank you. And so he hits both.
And, you know, to add to what you said with the 76ers and losing, not a real danger just yet, but a few more years like last year and it can become a problem, and you tend to have guys start accepting it, and you don't want to go down that road.
Carter Williams kicks to Thompson. Here's Richardson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back tonight. It's Parker, top of the key. Ilyasova sets a screen for Parker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, what a tough season it was for the Sixers. Obviously rebuilding and got out to a pretty good start early with some nice wins, but ultimately their lack of talent showed. They were getting blown out there most of the second half of the season.
The dish to Thompson. Richardson up top. Back to Thompson. Outside for Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, you've got to be in control when you go to the rack, Kevin. You can't just run guys over.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Mayo, the pass to Parker. Now Knight. He's got 7. Clock at 6. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Richardson covering. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that 3-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look. Hollis Thompson was part of the undrafted Georgetown contingent, getting their chance in Philadelphia last season, playing alongside Henry Sims. And, Thompson shot the ball well, showed a lot of promise as a scoring swingman.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, you look at the numbers, Kevin. Last year they were around 71% from the line as a team, so not a very good number there.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And Thompson playing solid rotation minutes, shot the ball well, and if anything, could stand to shoot more.
He's got a pretty low scoring rate given his accuracy from all over the court. I think with his quick release, I think he should be looking to shoot it more.
That one is no good.
Hollis Thompson is a slender 6'8" swing man out of Georgetown. And, you know, with his quickness and athleticism, I think he's got the ability to defend 2s and 3s and maybe, in time, point guards.
Mayo kicks to Sanders. The kick out to Mayo. Hits the three-point bomb. Mayo's got 14 points.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams. Rejected by Sanders, and that one's good. Noel. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Hollis Thompson with good leaping ability, a nice finisher, Steve, in transition.
Yeah, you know, in the half court, more comfortable moving off the ball for jump shots. But as he develops his ball handling, I think he has a chance to really take advantage of his length and athleticism.
Thompson left side. Outside for Carter Williams. Pass to Noel. The feed to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Richardson. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Richardson's got 14 points.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here is Knight. He has 7. He kicks it to Parker. And the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got 20 points.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
The 76ers trail by 13. Now here's Carter Williams. Kicks it to Richardson. Back to Carter Williams. Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams. Here's Noel. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Noel's got 8.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Bucks leading by 11. Knight with it. Goes up to the stripe. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Carter Williams dishes to Embiid. Wants to get it to Carter Williams and does. He feeds it to Richardson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Fires from deep. And the basket good. He's got 17.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And here is Mayo. 14 points for him. Knight for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Carter Williams, the pass to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Sanders. Richardson kicks to Embiid. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bayless is checked in for Knight. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Milwaukee leading by 13. Now Bayless looking for his first basket still in this one. Ilyasova sets a screen for Mayer. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Kendall Marshall's checked in for the Bucks. Arnett Moultrie's checked in for Philadelphia. Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes from NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to it. Even winning coaches were getting let go. And a lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
The 76ers trail by 13. Carter Williams kicks to Moultrie. Noel sets a screen for Moultrie. Outside Williams. Thompson dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Moultrie. Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
The shot's good from Bayless. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defense is right there. Thompson passes to Carter Williams. Back to Thompson. Shot to end this cold run. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Michael Carter Williams with that rare height at the point guard spot. He's 6'6", long arms, and one thing you love about taller point guards, the ability to really survey the court and pass over the top of the defense.
2 shots.
And for Carter Williams, great quickness at his height, and Clark able to defend smaller players and get by them to penetrate on the other side of the floor.
And he needs that, Kevin, because his jump shot is still very much a work in progress. It's not broke, but it's wobbling a little bit. He's got to tighten that thing up going forward. Michael Carter Williams, MCW, last season's Rookie of the Year, unanimously taken 11th by Philly. He came out hot right out of the gates with almost a quadruple-double in his NBA debut.
Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Parker.
And Carter Williams handed the keys to the Sixers, and he ran with it, leading the rookie class in points, assists, rebounds, and steals, and of course turnovers as well. But we'll cut him some slack. He had a lot of burden on his shoulders. Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Noel sets a screen for Williams. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Williams has got 7.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And you look at Carter Williams, well-rounded contributions to the box score. An athletic 6'6" point guard. He can really impact the game in a number of ways.
Well, he's simply a stat sheet stuffer. I mean, it seems the more open NBA style of play really suits his strengths as a player. He was superb in his rookie season.
Feeds to Mba Amute. He's looking for Noel and finds him. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Sims is checked in. And Roten subbed in for Carter Williams. Sims kicks to Roten. Over in the corner, Mba Amute. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Roten. The Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. now. Here's Marshall. There's a good screen. To the middle.
John Henson, a 6'11" rim protector, was a beanpole coming into the league, but he's managed to bulk up over the last couple of seasons, and, you know, that's really helped him to hold his ground on the inside.
And for Henson, offensively, best around the rim. He's tried to develop his face-up game, but he hasn't had a whole lot of success once he steps outside the paint.
That free throw missing. And Henson Clark, an excellent offensive rebounder, reason enough to keep him close to the rim on offense.
And, Kevin, I think he's really deceptive, too. Even though he's right-handed, he actually prefers finishing with his left hand. I think that throws defenders off balance a bit.
Walters, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers also with a sub. Grant's checked in, and that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Henry Sims, undrafted out of Georgetown back in 2012, but after being traded to the Sixers last season, he finally got a chance to play, and he really showed he belongs in this league.
Roten dishes to Sims from about 16, uses the glass that time, and it's good. Sims has got his second bucket of the game to go. Bucks leading by 10. And Sims with stints in the D-League and playing in the Philippines over the last couple seasons, Clark, doing everything possible to show that he belongs in the NBA.
Hard-working, he talks and communicates defensively, gets on the boards. He's taking his opportunities, and I think he's made the most of them, Kevin.
That's good. Middleton's got 5.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Walters. The pass to Bayless. Shot clock at 5. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Here's Walters. Passes it to Middleton. Here's Walters. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. That's good. Hudson's got his first points in this one.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Roten, the pass to Grant. Roten kicks to Grant. There's the dish to Williams. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Bayless dishes to Walters. Pass to Bayless. Out left to the wing. Henson with it. The feed to Bayless. A 3-ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Sims has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Grant kicks to Williams. And here is Roten. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Sims. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
I'm glad they're going to the replay on that one. I mean, make sure it's the right call, even if it's a play that might not end up being a big factor.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it was a very limited system when it was introduced, but the league continued to tweak it. And they've been doing whatever they can to help the referees, and just like putting the light strips on the backboard so they can see when the buzzer sounds, not just hear it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bucks on top, up by 15. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center. The 76ers trail by 15. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. And it's Parker in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Shved, the pass to Richardson. He dishes it to Thompson. Clock at 6. Richardson, no luck.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And that one's good. Parker.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Shved dishes to Richardson. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Richardson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Richardson's got 19 points. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Knight. Not a lot of room. Parker kicks to Knight. Sanders sets the screen for Knight. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season at Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
You talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
Yeah, I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk, but you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized, but I liked his effort at that end of the floor.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Henson. Knight hits them both.
And introduced last season here at the Bradley Center, the new playing court with the giant M's on each half of the court. It mimics details of the old pop art court they played on back in the 70s and 80s.
Shved, the pass to Thompson. The shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. From deep, Ilyasova. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And last season with the new court, it was too slippery at first, something to do with the matte finish. The Bucks had to take a few weeks to resurface it with a gloss finish and had it ready for the home opener.
Now Shved. A stupendous finish in traffic. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And guys, you'll love how the new court really embraces Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's a great design, Kevin. Very unique in its appearance. And I hear Zaza Pachulia bought the old court to install in his basketball academy in the Republic of Georgia.
That's a great story.
Yeah, really good story, and no resurfacing needed as a result.
A nice shot by Knight.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Back to Richardson. Now here's Shved. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Knight kicks to Parker. Shoots from the right block, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Here's Shved. They set the pick. Out to Thompson. All sorts of time. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Sanders dishes to Knight. Kicks to Mayo. Parker right side. DeMayo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
O.J. Mayo, a smooth long-range shooter with deep range. When he gets going, he can put up some big numbers.
And Mayo, 6'4", coming to the league. Some thought he could play the point guard position.
Yeah, but he's not a great penetrator or playmaker, and those are two things you have to do as a point guard. I think he's truly a shooting guard.
O.J. Mayo in his 7th year in the NBA. It really just seems he's never been able to truly improve, guys, from his rookie year.
Well, yeah, if anything, last season he took a big step backwards, Kevin. I mean, with his field goal percentage, passing, his rebounding all down, I'm not sure he was in great shape either.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo.
And the Milwaukee Bucks took a bit of a gamble on O.J. Mayo's upside with that 3-year, $24 million deal last season. The early returns, somewhat discouraging, but let's see how it plays out the rest of the way before we make a final judgment.
That drops.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Mayo's disappointing season was crystallized in a much-circulated video of him bending over to tie his shoelace while the other team went 5-on-4. He's got talent, but sequences like that have to be cause for concern.
Bucks leading by 16. He feeds it to Knight. Pass to Parker. Parker left side. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 16. To the wing on the left. Carter Williams with it. Feeds to Embiid. Dishes it to Richardson. Goes up from the top of the key. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And here is Knight. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 18 points for O.J. Mayo. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Noel. Passes it to Richardson. A shot. Knight grabs the board.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Outside Mayo. Back to Knight. Richardson against Mayo. That's good. Mayo's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Carter Williams. Now the dish to Noel. Carter Williams, a screen on Parker. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And that one goes long.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Carter Williams kicks to Noel. And Parker with the block. Knight passes to Mayo. The feed to Ilyasova. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they've been knocking down the mid-range jumper as well.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
The Bucks obviously did not have a great season on the court, but off the court there was some big news as the franchise was sold last April.
Parker sets the screen for Knight beyond the arc. Offensive rebound goes back up. Ilyasova can't hit. The 76ers trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Carter Williams against Knight. Carter Williams kicks to Noel. 4 on the clock. That's good. And with the Bucks and their sale, new ownership, what is important is that you notice that it's a local group and they're continuing to really get their tentacles within the community.
Well said, and that's always helpful when you have ownership that's there, present, and invested in the local community. There was a lot of fear in Milwaukee that the team could be on the move, but those fears were put to rest.
They get it back. Sanders, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's just going to punish you on the glass, and it's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance baskets.
Carter Williams dishes to Noel. Carter Williams, a screen on Ilyasova. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Here's Noel, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Well, Nerlens Noel's rookie season, essentially a medical redshirt, recovering from ACL surgery in early 2013, so this will be his true rookie season.
And Nerlens Noel projected as a #1 draft pick based on his defensive impact as a freshman Clark at Kentucky, but the knee injury dropped him to #6.
Yeah, you're drafting that high. General manager is looking for an immediate impact player in the draft. Concerns about that knee and his slight build caused him to slide. But if he gets healthy and adds some weight to that frame, I think he could be a real presence defensively.
Looking to get it going, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Now Mayo. Sanders, high post. Pass to Knight. Outside Mayo. Ilyasova sets a screen for Mayo. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Bucks leading by 13. Now, here is Knight. Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Clock at 6. Back to Mayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mayo's got 22 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Ersan Ilyasova in his 7th season with the Bucks, the only player drafted in 2005 who's still with his original team. Growing tired of the teams losing, it's rumored that, well, last season anyway, he asked for a trade.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Henson's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
And the Bucks have only managed 1 winning season since Ilyasova joined the team. Easy to understand why he'd be frustrated. He said it always seems like the team is starting over.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Richardson the pass to Thompson, and Noel kicks to Embiid. He feeds it to Carter Williams, and he gets the bucket. And as much as Ilyasova might welcome a change of address, his play, Steve, fell off last season, perhaps making it harder for them to trade him.
Well, I heard there were offers and the front office was receptive, but apparently he was a favorite player of ownership and a feeling upstairs that he's a star in the making and a big factor in keeping him around.
Knight dishes to Mayo, and it's Mayo again missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
He took good advantage of that screen. And that's now 11 points for Michael Carter-Williams.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And now just watching the clock wind down in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and boy, what a game it was for Parker. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And Thompson kicks to Carter-Williams. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Knight. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Brandon, certainly a nice win, aided in large part by your ability to get your teammates involved. What is your primary focus?
Definitely just get my guys going a lot more and, try to be more of a playmaker. And, I enjoy, seeing, getting guys going and them making shots off my passes.
I think they enjoy it as well, Brandon. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Jabari.